She was just sitting there sucking it all up. She knew what it was. You a lick, bro. You doing everything. That's why she said it stroked my ego. She over there bragging to the homegirls. Look, I got him doing da, 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 da. Yeah, and that's funny. They laugh and they keying, and he over there suffering, waiting for her to reciprocate, waiting for her to do something. He waited too long, and that's why your point is correct, Bruiser. He should have known. But guess what? He didn't have the skill set yet. Why? Because he didn't have the XP. Right? That's what it is, right? Either you're going to have to get XP or hopefully you have some older gentleman in your life, some type of role model who going to pull your coat and be like, yo, dig, this is how females behave. You should do this, this, and that. But guess what?
That did everything to pursue me. I am talking wine and dine, have these deep emotional moments with me. I mean, we would cry together. He would write these love letters to me. I mean, one day I remember saying I was sick, and maybe like 20 minutes later, there was a knock on my door, and my doorman came up, and he had delivered soup for me. Oh. And I think even a humidifier. This is so random. I was sick and like clean, like, a whole thing.
Yeah, right.
And this was like the norm for the first 2 years of our relationship, to the point where even his family and his friends were like, this is a changed man. We've never seen this version. So, and that fed my ego. That made me feel like, oh my gosh, like I've changed him. He's totally different. This is real. This is true. And then 2 years into the relationship, once the love experience, the in-love experience had ended, he was a completely different person. He was cold with me. Wow. I felt like I couldn't reach that person that I fell in love with anymore.
I think we're completely overcomplicating the matter when we start bringing this into the workplace and everything else. Like, F all that, man. For real, for real. Like, okay. One thing that we're missing, there's something that she said in there that we just ignored, right? She said it fed her ego. What you think that mean? When I fed her ego, what that means? She in cruise control at that point. She chilling. She don't give a damn. Like, she like, I got this, homeboy. That's what females do. You a whole lick. Stop it. She was taking advantage of the damn situation. Why are we playing like females ain't got game? Like, are you kidding me? This is what females do. We act like dudes are the only dudes, like, are the only people out here that's predators. No, females are extremely predatory. They just go after your finances versus your body, right? The dude was doing what it do. He thought he was supposed to do that because we're taught as children that sugar and spice and things that's nice, but that's bullshit. That's what we're told to do, right? I made myself culture shock. I was told the same bullshit, right? That's bullshit. What people would refer to as love bomb, because that's what I was taught to do. Take care of the woman. Do this, do that, do that. You know what? I got slapped in the face a couple of times. You know what I did? I stopped caring. Stop caring. You know what? And then said, you know what? I'm going to deal with a whole lot of jammies. And you know what? They responded better to me. And this goes back to my other point. Sometimes you just got to dial it back, right? You need to have some type of discernment. And that's why I say you got to get your XP up. It's unfortunate, but for dudes, guess what? We probably should date a lot of people just to get your weight up. I try not to tell people to do that. Just be at least forthcoming if you're going to do that. But when you develop your XP, you start to be able to see these things very easily and very early, right? Question. You're going to take some L's in the beginning. You get it, but I ain't done yet. So dig it. He should have been dialed it back. That was his problem. He just let it go. She wasn't doing nothing the whole time. She was just sitting there sucking it all up. She knew what it was. You a lick, bro. You doing everything. That's why she said it stroked my ego. She over there bragging to the homegirls. Look, I got him doing da, 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 da. Yeah, and that's funny. They laugh and they keying, and he over there suffering, waiting for her to reciprocate, waiting for her to do something. He waited too long, and that's why your point is correct, Bruiser. He should have known. But guess what? He didn't have the skill set yet. Why? Because he didn't have the XP, right? That's what it is, right? Either you're going to have to get XP or hopefully you have some older gentleman in your life, some type of role model who gonna pull your coat and be like, yo, dig, this is how females behave. You should do this, this, and that. But guess what? When 80% of us are raised without a father, what the hell happens? You don't have that. So you're gonna have trial and error, and that's how we get better at it, by trial and error. It's his fault. Yes, ultimately he absorbs the responsibility, but it's the main problem he has is sheer ignorance of not understanding that she wasn't shit. She wasn't trying to do nothing for the homeboy. She felt like she was entitled. She was damn entitled. That's what she is. She's an entitled princess. And she cool. She look all right. And guess what? A lot of dudes is going to holler. Her ego been up. And he just made it even worse. He reinforced that. If when females think like that, guess what? They don't feel like they have to do anything because they have that sense of entitlement. And until they get that dude that everybody want that's going to humble them, she going to be like that. She ain't been humbled. She got humbled that time, maybe, but guess what? Somebody else done came in the picture and going to do the same damn thing for her because we overvalidate women for no reason.
Hey, go ahead, Toya. I see you got a look on your face. Toya, you there?
What'd you say?
I was just seeing the look on your face. It's like you was kind of, I don't know if you agree with him or.
Oh, no, I'm just gonna be quiet. No, I don't agree.
No, don't be quiet. Come on, man. Say what.
No,
Hold on.
me,
You come up here, you gonna have to
take it.
speak your shit. You can't come up here and then get mum and all quiet and shit. If you got something to say, say it. God damn it, we all adults.
Yeah, just think out loud. Think out loud. There's nothing you can say that can actually offend me, for real. Go ahead.
Speak your shit.
Question.
Like,
No, you got
Ruth about to do right now.
Come on, Ruth. Come on.
I'm gonna bring you in later, Toya. So, Trev, question. So, when you said you had to get a lot of women, and that's how you started to roll. Now, when your wife came along, was she okay with you having a lot of women around?
Not really, but she had to deal with it. Next question.
No, what I'm trying to say is maybe it's a different type of woman that was excited that you had a lot of women, but some women, they are not, for that. Like, they're not going to be like,
all right,
God,
so you missed it. You missed it. Is that what you got from what I just said? She wasn't. Listen, no women were excited. No women were excited because I had a lot of women, right? I just did better because I dealt with a lot of women. I got XP. You know what XP is, right? You pay COD, Call of Duty or whatever. You get experience points. So the more women I dealt with, the more experience points I got. And with my experience points, I got better weapons and shit. So I'm better at it. You dig?
Yeah, the lot of women ain't for her. It's for him.
So it sounds like you took accountability and you got better game. And that's what.
Absolutely. There you go. There you go.
I think she thought you had women around.
With horrible game, right?
Yeah, he didn't have to spend any money on them XP points. I'm just saying.
Tell him.
You be surprised. I think what he's saying is XP was trial and error and getting out there, building his confidence up through making mistakes and all this other stuff, so that he can. Yeah,
you gonna take them L's?
Be better equipped. So we do spend, and I'm gonna use your word. I think it's pretty trendy, the XP thing. We do tend to become more intelligent with our decisions and how we thrive in a relationship when we do have experience. But I think that's why we come together as King Talk. And a lot of us creators make content because there's a lot of brother that lack the ability to get out there and get XP. So we kind of like create these tips and advice and stuff for them so they can move. Because the game changes. It just fluctuates and it's just harder. That's why you got to really stay up on top of the shit. But I don't agree with the fact that you call her, I don't know if you called her a predator or she was entitled or something like that. I think you just being too harder on that point. I think wouldn't say she took advantage because
come on, Bruiser, you can't now.
You gotta let me finish. I know what it looks like when a woman who is entitled. I know what it looks like when a woman takes advantage. When she start making those things that he's doing a requirement to have any attention or even get any love, experience, whatever, box or whatever, that's whenever you can label her entitled or using him. But she didn't tell him he had to do any of those things. Those are the things he decided to do. So can we really call her entitled or whatever names you want to call her? She was just there. She was just soaking it in.